Hey everyone, what's going on? My name is Sharana and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm bringing you the swatches from the latest collection from Zoya Nail Polish, the Nostalgic collection. Now they did send this over to me in PR, so thank you so much to Zoya for sending this to me before it even came out. This collection comes with 6 different nail polishes that are going to be perfect for fall. So in this video you'll be able to watch me apply each color, so you'll see exactly how each color paints onto the nail. You'll hear me leave different comments back and forth about different things that I might have noticed while I was painting my nails, or different things that I realized with each polish. And you'll also see pictures at the end of my whole hand painted with that nail polish color. So if that sounds interesting to you, make sure you keep watching.
First up in the collection is the shade Vivi. This is described as a dusty, cool-toned rose pink cream. Now, this type of very vibrant and bright pink definitely reminds me of like Barbie pink. First coat went on not bad. It was a little bit patchy, but the second coat being a little bit thicker definitely helped to smooth it out. Now I did miss a tiny bit on the corner of my nail there, so I'm gonna go back and fix it here. That could have just been because it's more of a pastel shade. It just needed to be shaken a little bit more before I started painting, but pretty easy fix, no big deal. And you can see here where I painted all 5 nails with the same color. Any of these shots I have just peel off base coat and then 2 coats of the polish, and you can see that very vibrant like Barbie pink. It did actually dry down a little bit darker than it looked when it was freshly applied, but it's still a very bright pink color. Next in the collection is the shade Rumi. This is described as a neutral muted terracotta cream. I think terracotta is a really good description because it's kind of pink, kind of mauve, a little bit browny orange, but still neutral. I don't know. I think terracotta is the best way to describe it. First coat definitely goes on really nicely. You can still see some visible nail line through it, but the second coat makes it fully opaque. I love that this collection only needs 2 coats. You really don't need to do 3 coats for like any of these colors unless you just want to do it yourself. I don't normally wear neutral manicures, but the occasional time that I want to, this is the type of shade that I'm going to reach for. It is the most brown girl friendly nude pink shade I've ever seen. You can see here painted on all 5 fingers. Like, look at how that color pops against my skin tone. Are you kidding? It's so pretty. It is a little bit thicker, so it didn't level out as easily as I wanted it to when I was first applying in the live swatch, but doing the coats a little bit thinner definitely helped. And yeah, it's a gorgeous shade. Next in the collection is Austin. This is described as a cool wedge-wood blue cream. I had to look up what wedge-wood meant. It's kind of just the name of this shade. It's almost like a periwinkle blue because in some lighting it looks like a really pretty light blue, but then in other lighting it's got like a little purple tint to it, which you know I'm all about it if it's got any type of purple in it. The first coat went on pretty nice. It is a little bit streaky, probably because it's more of a pastel shade, but the second coat does help to smooth it out really nicely. Again, it does level pretty nicely. I think I just had to shake it a little bit better than I did with Rumi, so this one did level out a little bit easier. I don't have any base coat on when I'm doing the live swatches, so you can see some of the ridges in my nails through it, but on the shots where it's all 5 fingers that are painted, I have a thin layer of a peel-off base coat, so that helped to smooth it out a little bit. You can see here where it is on all 5 fingers, it's completely dried down, so it did dry a tiny bit darker and actually a little bit more purple. You can kind of see more of that lavender tint in this lighting than you can in the overhead swatch lighting, if that makes sense. Next in the collection is the shade Cooper. This is described on the site as a Logan green cream. Now this to me is like the perfect army green. Like when you hear army green or like olive green, this is exactly the color that I think of. It's definitely that more cool, I guess kind of neutral tone green, but then it's got some like yellow mixed into it. I don't know how to describe it. It's a really pretty color though. First coat did go on a little bit streaky. I might not have shaken the bottle well enough, so maybe that's just me, but the second coat again helps to smooth it out. Anytime you have issues with the first coat, just go on with the second one and you'll probably be good. Yeah, this one smooths out really nicely. You can see here when I've got it painted on all 5 fingers, this is just 2 coats and it looks incredible. None of these shots have top coat either, so you can actually see just how glossy these colors are on their own. Now, obviously, a glossy top coat is going to help to smooth it out and give you a little bit more longevity when it comes to wearing the manicure, but on its own, this is a gorgeous color, perfect for fall. Next up is Mila. This is described as a sultry, cool-toned, deep mahogany red cream. Lots of words there, but I think they all work. This color on one coat is gorgeous. You get so much opacity just with that first coat. It's really not streaky at all. You can still see a little bit of visible nail line through, so second coat is definitely going to help to cover that up. One other thing I'll say is that you can definitely see more of the ridges in my nails through this color than you could see it in some of the other colors. So if you deal with ridges the way that I do, throw some type of base coat underneath and you should be good to go. But this is like it's not a very bright like fire truck red. It's definitely more of that like deep mahogany, almost like a brick red. Absolutely perfect for fall. I don't normally wear red nail polishes, but this red makes me want to wear red polish all the time. I love this color. And last but not least is the shade Becca. Now this is described as a blackened fig cream, which is a good way to describe it. It's definitely more of a cool toned purple, leaning more to the blue side of the spectrum rather than towards the red side. This is extremely pigmented, to the point that it's a little bit streaky on the first coat. Maybe that's just me, maybe I didn't shake the bottle well enough. Either way, going in with the second coat is definitely going to help to smooth everything out, cover up those streaks. I did deal with a little bit of thinness on the sides of my nails. I might not have had enough polish on the brush, but going back in with a little bit extra is going to help to smooth that out. And yeah, this purple is outstanding. This is such a deep, like eggplant purple. Great color for fall. This would be a really good one if you wanted to do nail art and like nail stamping, just because of like just how pigmented it is. I also think this color would look really pretty against like anybody's skin tone. So if you want a really deep purple for fall, go for this one.
So that's it for the swatches. I think if I had to pick a favorite color from this collection, that would be very hard. All 6 of those colors are absolutely gorgeous. I think they would all be really, really pretty for fall or year-round. I mean, I tend to wear nail polish year-round. I don't really stick to like, these are summer colors, these are fall colors. If it's pretty, I'm probably going to wear it no matter what time of year it is. But if I really had to pick, I would be between these 3 colors. So the red one called Mila is a really pretty dark red that's just that, it's not like a burgundy color, but I think it's a really classic deep red shade that I don't normally wear red nail polishes, especially the really bright ones, but I could see myself wearing this all the time. The other ones would be obviously the purple. Of course I'm going to say the purple is one of my favorites. It's a shade of purple that I don't own. I have a lot of purple nail polishes and I actually don't own one that's this deep of a shade of purple. Most of mine are very, very bright, almost neon, or they're lavender. So to have something that's this deep is actually really pretty. And then the other one for the one day out of the year that I want to have neutral nails, this one called Rumi is kind of like my perfect nude shade. Sometimes it's kind of hard to find nude and neutral shades for black people when it comes to makeup and beauty and nails and things like that. Nude on some people is not nude for me, so this is actually like a brown girl friendly nude neutral pink nail polish and I love it. I rarely ever wear pink nail polishes. I rarely wear neutral nail polishes, but I absolutely would wear this like all the time. I could see wearing this like if you were going to be in a wedding, if it was your own wedding or you were going to be in one. I could see wearing this on your toes. That way it's just kind of like a neutral, goes with everything kind of look. I don't know. I really like this color and I can absolutely see myself wearing this all the time. So that's it for this video. If you enjoy these type of videos from me where I show you a different nail polish collection, what they look like when they're being swatched, final pictures, all of that good stuff, make sure you leave me a comment down below so I know that you like it and I will continue making this type of content. If you want to see more from me, you can actually head over to my Instagram at Sharanadarcel, or you can listen to my new podcast, which is called True Crime and Toxicology. And you'll actually see little sneak peeks of those if you go to my Instagram, because I'm making little reels. You'll see them here on YouTube too with the hashtag shorts. I don't think they show up that much on YouTube, but it's fine. If you want to make sure that you see it, you can go to my Instagram and check out my reels, because I do a manicure that has something to do with the story itself and then tell you the story and the science behind it within 30 to 60 seconds. you want the full story, head over to the podcast. All of that will be linked down in the description below for you if you wanted to check it out. So I think that's it. Like I said, if you like this type of content from me and you liked this video, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any time I upload. And I think that's it. I will talk to you later. Bye.